The software industry is no stranger to acquiring foreign talent. What risks come along with hiring employees who require visas?
Right. So here you'll see a few things. So you'll see folks on visas, various types of visas, and you always have to check what is the status and is this person going to be impacted by an M&A deal. So sometimes when you're doing an asset deal where you're buying just the assets of the company, you will then actually terminate the employees and then you will hire them at the new company. So that could cause issues for some people because if you haven't done the paperwork, or it may take some time to do the paperwork for that person to be transferred or the visa to be adjusted. So that's something that has to be done, well ahead of time, so then you're not impacting those people and they're not losing their eligibility to even stay in the country. The other point is some companies, especially smaller companies, can be kind of lax about doing checking work papers and using the E-Verify, which is the online system that the government lets you check someone to work in the United States. So that's something I've seen. In some cases, you have to poke around, maybe do some random checks, or you have to, in some cases, if you have doubts about the strengths of the check, you might have to, do the checks yourself. And the other point I've seen, which doesn't come up as much, but every once in a while you'll see it popping up, is that for certain kinds of visas, you'll have the employees to be required to have a certain amount of years under their belt in order to qualify for those types of work permits. And then people will run these employees or classify them as being employed in a couple of different subsidiaries at once. And so lawyers can debate kind of pros and cons of that, right? And the risks of that. But that's something that I've seen as well that has to be flagged and talked through in terms of risks that can arise from that.